let's talk a little bit about why you should not invest into real estate right now, because the market is crazy. Then that's the answer, and you can just shut off this video right there. By the way, like and subscribe. Just kidding. Actually, I think I should get a little bit more in depth onto why you shouldn't invest. And here's my take on it. I've been looking at the market, the real estate market in particular, for a very long time now, and I'm seeing a trend that has been seen before, right before the crash. So first, before every crash, usually the prices of everything rise extremely ridiculously, and then the government starts to print money, and all that leads to an inevitable crash. So what's happening right now? The government has already started the process of money printing. The housing market is extremely blown up outside of all proportions, and there's a war. That's, by the way, another thing that usually leads to a global recession, a war. Because this war, although it's on a different continent, everybody should understand by now that it's gonna be felt. The effect of that war is gonna be felt across the whole globe. The prices of gas is skyrocketing like crazy. That's another thing that's going up. Now keep this in mind. Although the gas prices are up double in less than a month, the salaries are still the same. People are still making the same money, and even if they got an $1 extra per hour, it's still not going to be enough to pay for all the things that are, and how expensive everything is these days. The food, the groceries, the clothes, everything is extremely expensive. Getting anywhere, everything is getting more expensive, and it's all related to the gas prices too, and of course the war. But it's not Russia's fault in particular. A lot of factors are involved in this, and I'm not defending or taking any sides, but I'm just saying, think deeper, dive deeper into the subject to understand what's actually going on in the world. So the higher the price of gas is, the higher, of course, are your groceries going to be. So you see how everything is just going crazy up, and your salaries are staying at the same place where they've always been. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? On top of that, some people are coming out with cash and buying out all the properties available, trying to turn the whole world into one big rental. The really rich guys own all the real estate out there and renting everything out, making it impossible for a regular Joe like you and I to buy their own house because we don't want to pay for rent. Now, if you were lucky enough and you bought a house 2 years ago, all the prices were high as well, but you said, you know what, I'll just go ahead and buy it, you did a good thing. Now is the time to maybe sell. But it only makes sense to sell if you have somewhere to go, because the rent is ridiculously expensive and new houses are ridiculously expensive. Although you're gonna sell your house for more expensive, the next house you're gonna buy is also gonna be more expensive. So are you really winning anything? I don't think so. Maybe getting a little bit more for your house than it's actually worth. That could be a good idea. But again, where are you gonna go? If it's rent, no go. Don't do that, because rent is crazy expensive right now. You're going to be paying more for rent than you would be paying for your mortgage. So why I think that you shouldn't go into real estate right now is because, and I'm talking about investing, is because it's such a trend right now. All the smart people out there have been saying for the longest time, don't do what the majority does. If the majority is going all into the stock market, don't go into the stock market. Wait, if they're buying, you should probably sell. If they're selling, you should probably buy. That's what they all say. Same goes with real estate. Let's say you buy a $500,000 house, you take a mortgage for the majority of that amount, and then in a year from now, that house is now worth $200,000. What are you gonna do? You're okay if you're still working and nothing changed in that area and you can still make the payments. But if along with the housing market going down, you also lost your job, now you can't make those payments and you're forced to move out. And that's how foreclosures happen. And that's what happened in the recession of 08 and 09. So I'm projecting for something like this to happen. And I may be crazy, but there's always a group of people that are perceived to be crazy. Again, buying when such a craze is going on is not the smartest idea, because you're overpaying. You're simply overpaying. The rates are not the lowest and the prices are crazy high. So think twice, do a lot of research, and try not to overpay. Think about the value of the house. Think about what you're getting. Are the appliances gonna stay there? Is your air conditioner gonna last more than a year? Because most of the time, when you move in, something breaks immediately. Or if you move in and your appliances start breaking, your fridge, your dishwasher, your stove, your dryer, your washer, any of those things start breaking, that's a lot of expenses out of pocket. If your air conditioner breaks, that's $10,000 out of pocket if you have one. What if you have two? $20,000 out of pocket. It's ridiculous and insane. You have to be super careful. Make sure you do the home inspection before you buy anything, because a home inspection, you pay a little bit of money up front to save you hundreds of thousands of dollars or just thousands of dollars in repairs in the future, because you might be able to negotiate the price down if the inspector finds a problem. Now, I hope you got something out of this video, and if you did, share, like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts on this video, because I would like to hear your opinion. My channel is slowly but surely growing. I want to thank all of my subscribers and all the people that like my videos. I know it's not professional, but I definitely try my best to share the best advice I can with you. I'm using my personal life experiences and mistakes that I've made and lessons that I've learned to bring the best information on the table for you, all for free, never sponsored and never promoted. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in another video.